Johnny, our scientific research dollars, are they being spent wisely? Well, on some things, Johnny, that could be the case. Some things, their money's being spent wisely. But did you know that around the world there are labs still working on COVID variants, making stronger COVID variants, as we speak?
Now, let's get into today's story. As scientists at a Boston lab create a new strain of COVID that kills 80% of the mice they test it on, we ask simply, what are you doing that for? Ain't you had enough COVID?
Jesus Christ! You're kidding me! Yeah, now they're supposed to be bloody researching this sort of stuff. I understand that. But the reports are that they've made a bloody stronger variant that killed all the fucking mice that had bloody infected. Yeah, all the mice. But Johnny, do you mean to say there are labs all around the world still fucking about with COVID variants?
What do you want me to do, draw you a picture?
Oh, Jesus, that's all we bloody need.
A new and deadly strain of the COVID virus has been created in a Boston University lab. So here's what we know. Researchers added a highly mutated Omicron spike protein to the original virus. In the lab, 8 out of 10 mice died.
Well, you could knock me down with a bloody feather.
6 o'clock, you have probably seen the headlines by now, which claim that Boston University created a new COVID strain that has an 80% kill rate.
I think a lot of people would be pretty bloody surprised at that, Johnny. Now it gets me wondering, Johnny, wouldn't you think there were more pressing things out there to be working on within the scientific community, such as bloody cures for this and bloody world hunger and developing, say, flying cars? Well, yeah, some of those things you'd think would be a bigger priority. What about jetpacks? There hasn't been enough research in jetpacks. They said we were going to have jetpacks back in 1984 or whatever the fucking hell. Yeah, flying cars, that's pretty important. But getting back to it, Johnny, it makes me wonder if people out there, the main bloody herd of society, knows what the fucking hell the scientific community is actually working on. And if they knew, they'd be bloody shocked, I reckon.
I said, take it easy, baby, I worked all day and my feet feel just like lead.
Researchers have developed a new lethal COVID strain in a laboratory, echoing experiments that many fear started the pandemic. That's not a conspiracy theory to say that anymore. You're allowed to say that now. The mutant variant, which is a hybrid of Omicron and the original Wuhan virus, yay, supergroup, killed 80% of the mice infected with it at Boston University. That was only 5 mice, though. The revelation exposes how dangerous virus manipulation research continues to go on, even in the US, despite fears similar practices may have started the pandemic. Professor Shmuel Shapira, a leading scientist in the Israeli government, said, "This should be totally forbidden. It's playing with fire." Like, you don't need to do experiments on playing with fire to know this.
Now, in my opinion, Johnny, I reckon the bloody COVID escaped from that lab in Wuhan. I don't think it come from that fucking wet market just a kilometre down the road. That's bullshit. So if mistakes happen, by Jesus, if everybody in this lab's walking around fucking about with the deadly COVID strains, we're asking for trouble, surely. But Johnny, you just can't tell scientists what they're going to study. You're going to do this and you're going to do that. They'll tell you to go and get And this is not happening in some shitty little lab in China, Johnny. This is happening in the USA. Yeah, it just gets out and, it's a terrible shame that, there's another bloody variant out there. Oh my God, it's deadly too.
By sticking the spike protein of COVID-19 Omicron onto the ancestral strain, and then they found that whatever the ancestral strain had over here, beyond the spike protein, that was what was leading to virulence, because this is a very deadly strain and it's very transmissible both. It has all the worst things going for it in terms of causing disease. So I have to say I'm a little bit worried that this is created, and I think point proven, let's destroy this now.
Okay, and then you'll hear all stories from the scientific community saying, oh, Jesus, it's terrible this variant's got out, and it kills everybody too. We're going to have to put everybody in lockdown, and we're going to have to give everybody 10 bloody shots of the vaccine. 10! Yeah, we've heard all that shit before.
Stay in your homes, I repeat. Stay in your homes. Your personal safety, the safety of the entire city, depends upon your full cooperation with the military authorities.
And you know who makes the vaccines, don't you, Johnny? And you know who's made billions of dollars from this bloody vaccination program, don't you, Johnny?
Okay, hope you enjoyed the news.
Brought to you by Pfizer.
Now, does that drive a spear of suspicion deep into your bloody soul, Johnny? Do they expect us to believe that well, it does with mine. My soul's been bloody speared with this bloody suspicion. I don't trust the bastards at all. Are you saying that money influences what things are researched? Is that what you're saying? Johnny, they couldn't expect us to believe that everyone's got confidence in what the fucking hell's going on in these labs, surely. And why would that be, Johnny? Why have I lost faith in these formerly wonderful institutions? Why would I have lost faith? Well, that's because they've told us a lot of bloody stuff in the past, Johnny, that were formerly conspiracy theories that are now all sort of panning out to be true, so I don't trust the bastards, and I don't think our millions of viewers out there should be trusting them too much either. So who's running the show around here? Is anybody in control of what's going on around here in this world? Flying cars? Wow, yeah.